This reminds me of back at my grandma's house. In that house I would sleep on the couch. From the age of 5 to 15, she was my sole provider. My sole provider. She was a believer that Jesus is up inside us. That's crazy. I love you, Grandma. My grandmother, bless her heart, she's a believer, not a denier, in the spirit and faith of God. It was that kind of fire, desire, and passion she took in watching that son, and by son I mean me. She watches the gospel channel on channel 23. Not to mention she does this on the Daily Lee. Spike Lee back in March turned 63. My grandmother has got him beat. She's in her 80s. Matter of fact, she's motherfucking 83. Last week I went over to see her. She was happy to see me, and we agreed to take a picture. She never takes pictures. She even made the joke that if I went and showed my sister, she would be mad because she was smiling and laughing. My sister could never picture that. It's like a whole different perspective. My sister's 33, I'm 10, 11 years behind her. I'm at 22, I'm 22, and I feel incredible. I want my music tasteful, I want it to be edible. Tell me if you can stomach that I'm 10 years ahead of you. I never said I was Kodak. Off the top, everyone in the room should know that. Let me get back to the topic. Let's go back to my grandma's crib, to the place that I once lived, in a crib. But I was told it was a Cuna back then. That meant crib to me. It was passed down through the family tree. She had it mounted to the ceiling back in the back room, revealing me to the dining room was a sliding glass door, and she had more than 4 different animals. She had a parakeet, a dove, and an antelope. I'm kidding. But where we lived, a deer everywhere. She also had a chair where her dog and her cat would get up onto and leave some of their hair, and it would get up onto her apron. One time she told me to get a rake and go over the chair. It was more of a brush. At that age, it was my occupation. She gave me what little change that I could rake up from the inside of the cushions. Little did I know that she would put it there on purpose. She was a lady that showed nothing but love and compassion. And she still is. Grandma, this one's for you. You were and still are one of the realest. Grandma, I hope that one day you hear this and you feel it in your spirit. I know you mainly speak Spanish, but I hope that you understand it. I hope that you understand you made me the man who can get up off his butt and do things. You let me go outside and do things. I'm glad we went outside and did things like picking up pecans so you can put them in your coffee, or go eat down to the street and you can walk me to the bus stop every morning. You did that, and at the time it was so important. You made me feel so important. Grandma, you're the best. I love you.